See, my cousin, Mr. Shyam Sundar, who played on the mouth organ now, he is a multifaceted personality. He can sing, he can whistle all the songs, he can play on the mouth organ. He was a table tennis player on the state level, I think. And then he held a very high position in the Steel Authority of India as well as in the Durgapur steel plant. Now he is looking after his old parents, 99-year-old father and 95-year-old mother. And then he reads a lot, and then he has got a very good idea about life, and I am happy to present him before you for my project Life as It Is. Please hear him and be benefited from that. Thank you. Shyam, thanks for talking to the good people for my channel. Just now I heard you playing your mouth organ, the beautiful song Zindagi Ek Safar. Can I take it that as a perception of life of yours?
Sundari, yes. I have tried to treat life on these lines, that life is a journey, and of course, you know, as the song says, यहाँ कल क्या हो किसने जाना. I mean, who knows what happens tomorrow. But there is a small catch here, that yes, we do not know what is going to happen tomorrow. Everything is not in our hands. But there are many things we can do which can change the outcome favorably. For example, this moment and what has passed is not in our hands, but the next moment is definitely in our hands. If you take in just small ways, to take that extra sweet or not, to take that extra peg of drink or not, to take this direction or that direction, to react to a person who has not behaved properly or not. All this is definitely in our hands.
Okay, you worked as a director of Steel Authority of India and the managing director of Durgapur Steel Plant. How do you spend your retired life now? Can you please explain to us about that little, please?
Yeah, right. The official life was really challenging and exciting, and because of the senior position that I held, many people asked me, how are you going to spend your retired life? We are sure you will take up some other assignment, equally challenging. But I have a different view of life. So I said broadly, enough of any regular assignment. So I said, okay, I will take up some part assignments because of the continuity, because I can't bring the challenges which I have faced to an abrupt end. So I continued some of these as an advisor and consultant, but basically what I have been doing in my retired life is based on this principle: is your body working for you or against you? Is your mind working for you or against you? So if you want your body to work for you today, tomorrow and in the years to come, our twilight years, we have to do a lot, both for the body and the mind. Broadly, I have been spending my life preparing my body and mind for in this direction.
Shyam, can you give any valuable suggestions or advice to the seniors if I am not wrong?
Sundari, actually I think I am nobody to give advice to seniors, because I strongly feel that every senior person, by virtue of his exposure in life, not necessarily by virtue of the position that he held, by virtue of life, the challenges that people face, the trials and tribulations. So people get strong and they have their own means of tackling life and its complexities. However, having said that, I still do feel there is lot of scope for people in the manner they prepare for their future. See, very interestingly, I have my both parents living today. My father is 99 and my mother is 95, and they have been with me for more than 11 years now on day-to-day basis. So therefore, I have had great opportunity to observe the type of difficulties they face of the mind and body, and I am also able to understand what is the level of preparation of their mind and body which they have done, which has helped them or not helped them. Now, just the body, for example, I find, for example, a lot of seniors are doing walking, lot of them, and of course some of them do yoga, but I think most of the people are not preparing their body to be strong and flexible till the end of their life. See, you have to lift a bucket of water till the end of your life. So you have to get up of the out of the toilet seat till the end of your life. Therefore, your muscles have to work for you. So therefore, I think people should prepare their body holistically. Particularly, just walking is not sufficient. They have to build up their strength and flexibility, so that they don't get into problems like cramps and others which all old people face throughout their life. And having said that, then comes also their outlook on life. The outlook on life is that, you know, life today is full of obstacles. So therefore, people are tempted to criticize others or go into the become skeptic or become negative in their approach. I think a lot of time has to be spent so that, you know, what they say, Kama, Krodh, Moh, Lobh, and then your the way you take up life without reacting to it and trying to pass life in as humorous and peaceful manner as possible. This preparation needs to be done by senior citizens.
Thank you so much, it was great. And lastly, can you suggest how the seniors can be useful to the society at large?
Yeah, this is a really, I think this is a very important question, that all of us, you know, want some meaning in life without exception. Particularly seniors, they are all looking for some meaning in life. Now, of course, there are many ways. One is people, senior citizens are helping their children, looking after their grandchildren. This is one way. And many people, not many, some are doing social work. I mean, if people find avenues for doing social work, I am sure a lot of people will do. But I am finding the avenues are not there. But there is one area in which I think the whole entire world needs it. It is how we can guide the future generation. And because of the tremendous experience that all senior citizens have, irrespective of the positions that they have held, because of the experience in life, they can polish up all these experiences and try to pass their experience as advice in a very, very simplistic, uncomplicated manner to the younger generation today.
And thank you so much, Shyam, for spending your valuable time to also support my channel. And have a great day. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you in your endeavor, enterprising endeavor which you have taken up. All the best.
See you later.